Shalom, family. Good to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Oh boy, we're looking at another swarm, y'all. Yes, another swarm. Wait until you see this one. This one is absolutely crazy. Not only is this swarm hitting Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, these suckers are getting in people's houses. It is crazy. So, mayflies actually come from the water. So it's not unusual if you live near the water, you will have these swarms. They hatch in the water and they come out of the water. Yeah. So usually it's always millions and millions and millions of them. So that's what you're going to be seeing. I remember back in the day, we actually drove into a swarm. It was no swarm in the neighborhood I was living in. We were going out in that area around it was summertime, and they had their swarm, and we drove right, and I remember how, oh, my father's windshield was all messed up. Yeah, it was a mess. But this is what happens, it's nice to live by water, but you got to deal with what comes from the water, and the mosquitoes and dragonflies, they all come out of the water as well. So it is what it is. Yes, it is. All right. So before we get to that, I just want to send a reminder. The goat milk shampoo and leave-in conditioner is still available on Etsy, lisacrafts.etsy.com. And you still have until the end of the week to grab your bottle. I still have plenty available. So make sure you get it at a discount. Okay, y'all. Let's get to the video. Now, in this area, now, some of our people are, but a lot of this are them folks that live out here. You'll see. Please give me a one if you can see my screen. Give me a one if you can see my screen. Thank you. Okay, so if I thought that was bad, I don't know. I mean, I want to be safe right now. I'm crossing the street, but you could audibly hear. Look at all the mayflies. I mean, I think they're mayflies. They're all over me. You can hear them hitting the ground. They're in my ear. You guys, I'm not even making this up. Like, look at this. Look at this. Just listen. Oh my gosh. Look at, they're all over me. Look at them. This is insane. But you know what? I love animals and I love nature. So like, I don't even know what this means. But again, like I remember growing up watching the news and I saw this on the news and it made me think like, oh my gosh, like how incredible that that's happening, because it's like so crazy and so much. And like now I'm witnessing it. So like, I don't know if that makes, I don't know if that makes me weird, but I think it's just like so incredible. Whatever is happening right now. Look at how pretty the moon looks. It's not even like dark yet. It's about 8:45 p.m. And look at everything. This is right at the base of the Market Street Bridge. I didn't even get to the Kingston side, but as you can, like, they're here all over. All over. This is where it's like, it truly looks like it is snowing. Just take this in for a second. Look at that. Look at that.
So I feel like people are going to be like, Chris, you're crazy. But you know what? I think this, whatever is, I'm speechless. I do not know what to say other than I feel like this is a once in a lifetime moment, and that I hope it's not dangerous for me. I feel like because I'm far away from the light, I'm not part of it. But look at, even if I just stand right here, can you see them all over me? It's like I'm literally in snow. And there's people that are standing, waiting for their red light to go green. And they're probably like, who is that crazy guy right now? But again, I just have to show this. Look at the iconic Market Street Bridge. And it's snowing on August 15th, 2026. Snowing mayflies.
Keystone State News. They're called mayflies, but this hatch in northeastern Pennsylvania happened in August. Take a look at this brave Pennsylvanian who takes us right into the action.
It looks like it is snowing. They're all over my legs in downtown Wilkes-Barre. For you, I am walking through it right now. They're under my shirt.
I love it. They're under his shirt.
We're big fans. Chris Bohinski was made for this moment. He delivered it with panache, with style. As I said, that's TV host Chris Bohinski. One could say Rachel's ex. I don't know why you're bringing up your ex in front of me. And by that, I mean former co-host who works at our next door sister station in Wilkes-Barre. So he recorded these videos over the weekend when the mayfly phenomenon took over the area near the, I'm going to need you to say this river name,
Susquehanna.
I was not confident I would get that right. The Susquehanna River.
Very good, Abby.
Thank you very much. I'm learning.
I could watch these videos of Chris on a loop for the rest of my days.
It's informative and entertaining, which is the right balance to strike.
He's born to be on television.
Great.
He's born to be in the news. This, I think, proves that he'd also be great on Fear Factor or something. Like, he is just unperturbed by those mayflies.
I know, it's quite impressive. And we were saying in the office this morning, it almost feels like you can taste the mayflies along with him.
It was so yucky. Would you ever, like, walk through a swarm?
No, I wouldn't. I would have to close everything in like this.
Ugh,
but then you don't even know what's happening, so no.
I just would avoid it altogether. But this also made Inside Edition last night, so this is a very big deal. And also, that's Chris's dream. Like, Chris loves Inside Edition, maybe more than his fame for the mayflies. And so this is just the best week ever. So congratulations to
him. Chris Bohinski,
I guess
you were braver than I.
It was. Good stuff.
That looks like a snowstorm in the middle of summer. Wrong.
Listen to this crunch of the mayflies.
Oh! Those are billions of mayflies that are currently swarming entire cities. They live underwater for years, but once on land, they have only one goal: mating. They don't even have a mouth to eat with. Attracted by streetlights, they darken the sky. In some places, the flies cover entire streets and houses. After just a few hours, the spectacle is over and they die. Crazy, right? And you thought,
We're going. Get your ass. Dude, that's a lot, bro.
Get him pouring over the side here. Look at him.
I know.
That's crazy.
Insane.
I'm about to run one.
No!
Okay, guys, third installment. They are literally coming right from the river. Is that where mayflies are from? Look at this. That is not the light. And if you're wondering, like, Chris, you're nuts. You know what? I don't even care at this point because they have been in my mouth. They're in my shirt. But look, they're literally coming from the Susquehanna River. Can you just take this in right now? Look at this. Look at, she has an umbrella because of it. Look at this. There's a cop coming. I wonder if they're shutting down the bridge. I don't want to start rumors. But I do believe that is what happened when this happened before. Like, do people know that this is happening? There's nobody else here. I have never seen anything like this. I just got in from a long day and I just wanted to get a little walk in to digest my food. And now I feel like this is National Geographic. Like, who do I need to call? Look.
I'm gonna have to try to get into this house. I don't wanna. Can't make me. How am I going to get out of this house? Okay. I'm going to be living here now. I'm living here now until this passes. You assholes. You assholes.
Oh my, ew. I feel like they just get worse every time we come through. And now my hair is tickling my leg and it's like... It's literally snow. I can look up. Oh my god, that's like, if there's lines, but it literally...
Man, I'm sorry. I would not be out in that. I don't know. I would not be out in that mess. And y'all, this ain't the only place this happened. From what I understand, this also occurred in Ohio. So it was not just Pennsylvania. I think it happened also recently in Ohio. So, oh, this is crazy. I could not be out there. I don't know how they can do it. And yeah, they do fly everywhere. They'll get in your hair, all over your clothes. And that's why if you walking through a swarm like that, you got to be careful before you step in your house because you'll be bringing them in your house. That's why I would not be out there. And they're right. They die in 24 hours, but there are billions of them. So the ones that die out, there's more coming from behind them. That's the thing. They don't just all come at once and die at once. They could literally start coming out of the river in July, and you may not see the last of them until the end of August. Okay, because they're all hatching at different stages. So it's not a swarm for 24 hours and then it's gone. It may go on for weeks before it ends. Yeah, that is crazy. That is absolutely, that is crazy. Isha 777, thank you so much for the super chat. I have no words. I know it is creepy looking at stuff like that. But I tell you what, this is definitely the year of the swarm. I can't tell you how many swarms I've shown in this year alone. I don't even think I've shown that many the year before. But this year, oh man, these insects are bringing it for real. They are bringing it. And, I showed y'all the locusts that hit Russia. Do you know, I think in the spring, Ukraine got hit with locusts. So they took a hit, I think, earlier in the spring. Oh yeah, that's why there's so many. They came out of that river. The town that dude that in the beginning, he lives right by the river. And see, when you live near a body of water, all the things that hatch from that water, yeah, you can end up with a swarm. Yes. Mm-hmm. And you can say that looks like billions of them. I mean, that is crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you can tell things have changed when you see the people that always did okay financially are now crying all over the videos saying their salaries aren't enough. They were living high on the hog for a long time, and now they can't make it on their income. So, but I can understand why the Most High would punish them in that area, because remember, we could do the same job, right? But they would always pay us less and pay them more for doing the same exact job. So, yeah, that judgment with salaries had to come. That had to come. We had endured that for many, many decades of doing the same exact job, putting in the same hours and everything, and getting paid less. And they always by default got paid more. Even if they didn't even know the job as well as you, they would still get paid more than you. So the salary, I definitely understand why that was hit. And trust me, they are going through it. They are going through it. It is bad out here. Mm-hmm. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. um, Tatiana Matthews, thank you for the 1,000 jewels. White piano. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, they're getting their asses beat. That's for sure. You ain't never lie about that. Thank you for your donation and your support for my channel. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And they're not ready for it. I looked at a video last night, PM 2290. Thank you for the 350 jewels. Finger heart. Thank you so much for your support for my channel. Last night I was looking at a video. Morgan Miller, thank you for the 30 jewels and your support for my channel. Flower, thank you so much. And it was a white woman. I believe this was over on Big Judah. And she was lecturing Hebrew Israelite women about being a slave in heaven and all this stuff. Like, lady, y'all act like you can babble your way out of the judgment that's coming. You can't babble your way out of it. We couldn't. It was nothing we could do but just go through it the best that we could, because it was not changing. The Most High was not going to change the situation we were in. We had to just deal with it. These folks act like they got a say in a matter, and I don't know, I'm gonna be a slave. Oh no. No, honey, you don't get to refuse. You don't get to refuse the judgment of the Most High. Okay. I don't know what they're thinking. No, it's not open for negotiation. I got news for you. Mm-mm. Because that woman was sitting there like she had the right to say no. Honey, you can't say no to your judgment. I don't know what the hell you're thinking. PM 2290, thank you again for the super chat. Judgment is coming for the deviants. The Most High will sort everything out in his name and restore justice. Be one and shalom. Thank you, Lisa, as always. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I deeply appreciate it. Yeah, that's definitely pride and arrogance. Can you imagine when we got taken into captivity and we're standing in the middle of a plantation and look at this punishment we're in? Okay, Most High, I will pick some cotton, today, maybe tomorrow, but after that, nah, I'm not going to be under your judgment. No, we couldn't do that. No, we couldn't do that. Okay, it was not open for negotiation. Yeah, well, they ain't gonna be proud and full of pride forever. I can tell you that. So, y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Be on the lookout for my upcoming lives. Shalom, family. And don't forget to pick up your hair products. Shalom.